I see Kamansa, Bhagat, and many people I know, and many more people which I don't know. Good evening. It's an honor. I'm honored to be here. Such a good crowd. Almost everything that I had thought to tell you have seen it already. The movie, beautiful movie by Kamansa, and I'm very humbled by his remarks. To be honest, this partnership between Agha culture and Water City Authority is such a unique partnership. We call it unreal. It looks unreal. It's so good. And as Kamasa also mentioned, Agha culture works in 15 countries. We have partnerships with 14 governments across the world, from Canada to many countries, Malaysia and Middle East, Africa, and all over. But we don't have a partnership like this. I absolutely know that. And it has been a case study in the office for the last 1.5 years. What is the characteristic of it? Why is it going so well? Why there are not government? It's a nightmare to work with government, to be honest. They're working our office. It's a nightmare. We refuse mostly whenever it comes to Pakistan, but how it went so well, why it went so well, it's a case study. And every CEO across ABTC is tasked, to come out about such partnerships. So thank you very much. And in my opinion, one major reason for this good partnership is to be valued. And it's hard to create a goal. So I don't want to talk this much. These are the partners that are under the culture in Pakistan is working. You will see Water City comes to Punjab, government agencies, few other agencies, some corporate small. Lahore, you have just seen. This, I want to spend a minute here. This will tell you how we approached this project in 2007 and how we carried on and what's the reason behind it. How did we get around this? You see this big circle that's Ring Road. It's complete now. You see the railway tracks. You see the yellowish part somewhere. This is colonial Lahore and all the beautiful buildings. This Mall Road, High Courts, and station and all that. That's the yellow part. And then you see a brown patch. That's the Water City. But the most important line on this map is this one. This is canal. And studies show that anything upward of the canal is the lowest step of the society. You go downward and eastward is the high upper step. DHA, barrier down, new societies coming up. That's there. This is there or somewhere there. And now, keeping that in mind, look at the Water City, northern tip. And at one point, historically, more period, the Ravi would come over here. Ravi was here. Now it's much away. Now, as you saw in the movie, this brown patch, Water City, 200,000 resident population, it becomes 400,000 during the day because all the road sellers and businesses and and 22,500 buildings, all geotagged by us. And if I go further, you know about the hall. And we know all about this. The 13 gates mostly gone. One gate is restored by jointly by Delhi Gate, and everybody knows why it's called Delhi Gate because its space is Delhi. And if you look at the history, caravans would come from Delhi, enter into Lahore through Delhi Gate. There's a public bath next to it to freshen up, and then they would walk from that public hammam up to the fort. So that's called Royal Trade, Shahi Guzarga, that they are restored. And they would enter the fort from Akbari Gate, which was the original entrance of the fort. because it was connecting the fort with the wall city. So now in this partnership, we are restoring the upper gate. So that would become the major entrance so that it connects with the wall city and people who come in. You know this all there, you see. Now this is how we started. 2007, started events and charging to the resources and safety all that. But what I would like to tell you, ABC's interactions in Lahore started with the German embassy's $200,000. Just $200,000. And 14 houses were reclaimed and restored. Today it's a multi-million-dollar project. It will continue at least 5 to 7 years minimum. If it doesn't go into the second phase, 5 to 7 years, multi-million-dollar from 200,000 rupees from German embassy. And we have signed this major project. Pearl will transform the fort. At the moment, there are 14 monuments under conservation. In the last 15 years, 4 monuments have been preserved. Now 14 are under conservation, small and large. Inside, 14 are inside the fort, and which some will be completed by the end of next year. On an average, I can tell you, there will be 10 monuments under conservation for next 4 years. So in 4 years' time, we will have 22 restored monuments, new signages, new systems. So what he is doing is, I'm not telling you, that's his secret. There is a buffer zone around the fort, 200 feet, as per UNESCO guidelines, which is being restored pedestrianized. Traffic will move away, residents will move away, retailers and rim markets, this will move away. That's nice. Then you can pick up banners or something like that. You can walk around, hopefully, yes. And last, the textile area, like you have in textile, this will be all around the fort in 3 years or something like that. And this is this project. This is the soft funding of agency for the FDFT. French government agency through Wall City. We are the partners inside the fort, and there will be technical support outside, but outside will be done by Wall City. And there's a little project that I wanted to tell you about. This you have seen, I'm not touching it. This you have seen. Just one little thing, very interesting thing I want to tell you. Picture all we have, Raman sir has talked about it already. This you have seen. This is, you see, I mentioned upper gate is being restored. It's ongoing. Hopefully next year, by the end of next year, it is done. Curator's house is very next to the entrance. This is being done. This is the Khana. This is the basement of the Shish Mahal. When we opened it first time, the last maintenance has the dates of 1950s. 75 years later, it has been opened. And I'm sure everybody has seen the museums and outside Pakistan. It's a labyrinth inside, and Ansar has already planned a guided tour for families, certain areas where families will go, certain areas where, and there will be sound and light and all that. Target date is December 25. We finish. And December 25 is also the date to finish picture wall. So you should expect a grand opening end of 25 with Khana Upper Gate and picture wall. This is a Sikh temple. You might have seen it, tourism. This was in 2019. We are collecting data on a daily basis. My estimation is in 2024, this number will be around 6 million. We know what is the most busy tourist place. Everybody knows Eiffel Tower, 19 million. Notre Dame, 17 million. There we have 6 million, 90% local. But 6 million we have already crossed 1 million in Lahore. Shalimar is around 2 million. And this is, if you do the right work, how the line is mine. This is why we do it. That's my last point. His Highness has said to us, the guiding principle behind this program, historical program, was to improve the quality of life of local communities through investment in their cultural heritage and through the rehabilitation of architecturally significant structures. In 1996, when our historical program started.